Welcome to the Moms to Read podcast. I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Kaylee, and we have a very special guest. We have what Jordan reads from Instagram. Jordan, would you like to
Hello. Hi,
Hi.
guys.
We're so excited to have her
Yes.
I'm
on.
excited. I'm excited.
Have you ever done a podcast before?
I've done a couple, but it's
Mhm.
been a hot minute. It's
Yeah?
been a hot minute. So this is the first of 2026.
Oh,
So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Wait, are you wearing a Terracin sweatshirt?
I absolutely am. I had to rep it because that's
I
what I'm reading right now.
love
That's
it.
from Mellow Mug.
I
Yes,
thought that
Brit.
looked
I freaking
familiar.
love her.
Okay. I was
She's
the
about to say
best.
I've seen that before.
I
Yes.
have so many things from her.
Oh my gosh.
It's an obsession at this
It
point.
is. I'm
It's
obsessed
so
with
good.
her and what she makes. So
Yes.
it's an immediate buy.
I'm so excited. Are you going? Okay, because I know Britt and everybody else is going to be there. Are you going to a meet and greet cute in
I don't
July?
know. No, I don't think so. July is pretty crazy for me, so I could not do anything in July. But
Mm.
gosh darn it, I wish I could.
I know, we get to meet her finally at the book con thingy that we're all
I am
going to.
so jealous the way that I would just squeeze the crap out of her. I
I
love her so
know.
much.
So many people are going. I'm so
Yeah, it's going to
excited.
be fun.
I know. That will be fun.
I ordered like 3 SJM things before she closed.
Before, yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I know. I have a couple things coming and I'm like,
Yeah.
I have to do it before it's gone
Right.
forever. So
I've been looking, especially like the reading order.
yes. Where are we lying with that? You know, I love you regardless.
I know. I was looking like, we're a strict Assassin's Blade 3rd people.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll do a clap for that
I
because that's
only agree with that from experience because I read Assassin's Blade first and almost didn't finish the series.
yes. See, thank you,
Mhm.
you, because you don't care what she's talking
No.
about. You
No.
don't know her yet, and you
Nope.
won't. You're not invested in her backstory at all. And like,
Mm-mm.
also too, the characters that you meet don't really play a role except for obviously the one that we know, like Sam
Right.
Portland.
Right.
But like you don't meet those other characters and see how they play out until later on in the story. So you're going to be like
Mhm.
starting throwing glass and being like, wait, who are these people?
Right.
Why?
And I
What's
feel like
happening?
I would have appreciated the story so much more. Like I would have probably enjoyed the book had I read it later.
Yes, I think you would have. You would have been like, and even then, like I'm doing my reread right now,
Mhm.
and I'm like listening to it. I'm about to hit like the worst of the worst of it.
Oh, no.
So just I literally did not listen to it before going on this because like I know I'm gonna cry. So I was like, but even just now listening to it and knowing how those characters play a role, it's like it
Mhm.
just hits so much harder. So I can't even imagine not knowing her and your main character and then just like trying to get invested. It's just like to
No.
me, listen, SJM herself, she is the queen. She says read it third. So I
Mhm.
listened to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's that like reading order floating around where if you want to read it the traditional way or like the romantic way, I read
Yeah.
it the like romantic way.
Mhm.
Isn't that like After
Where-
Air Fire or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's what I did because I found that and I'm like, thank God I did because I would have hated it otherwise.
Yeah. And I mean, I know it's like hard to go back and you're kind of like, well, why does this matter? But
Mhm.
like, you definitely at least need to know Selena first.
Right.
Mhm.
Before you would
For
read
sure.
those.
Yes. And I
So.
think it took me longer to make the connections. Like once I got to Empire of Storm and Tower of Dawn and like with the people, I think it took me
Yeah.
longer because it had been so long since I read Assassin's Blade
Yes,
that it didn't
exactly.
have the same like oomph if I had read it later.
But then there's people, which again, to each their own, like, listen, just read the freaking series. But
read it.
there are people that are like, nope, up and down swear, you have to read it first. So it's like, it's just so funny how there's just, everyone's very passionate about
Yes.
whatever they're
Listen.
thinking.
That was my friend.
Yeah.
My friend was like, you have to read it first. You will understand it better. And I was like, I'm going to have to debunk that.
Yeah.
We need to ask Britt which one she sold more of.
You know what? That's a great question.
Yeah.
You should ask her. Because
That's
then
true.
that would be pretty interesting to know that.
I'm about to shoot
We
her
gotta call her up.
an Instagram message.
Didn't Casey
Mhm.
not ever read Assassin's
Yeah,
Blade?
one of
We
my
have a
friends read
friend.
the whole series and never read Assassin's Blade.
Well, if she actually went back and read it now, I think she would appreciate it more
Oh,
than
yeah.
Haley did the same thing. She didn't even know that Assassin's Blade existed.
Like, it
And
was
then
a
she's
book.
like, wait, oh my gosh, there's a book? Like, I still have to read one? And then she went back and she read it and she was like, thank goodness I did because, you know, it like,
Mhm.
so even just having like the full context of the whole series itself
Right.
and then reading that is also really cool
Yeah.
to do.
'Cause I feel like you get later on in the series and you figure out where these people come from, but
Yes.
knowing who they are in Assassin's Blade just makes it more full circle.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Okay,
I
I
know.
just sent her a message.
Yeah. I
That's
know.
so
You have to
cute.
see
Yeah.
what she says.
We need the stats.
Okay, and then I also saw did you do the tandem?
Yes, I did. The first time around, I did do it, and it was like the freaking coolest adventure ever. I loved it.
Kaylee's an
I'm
anti-tandem reader.
anti-tandem.
Well,
My
I'm not
friend
gonna do
doesn't.
it this time. I'm
Yeah.
actually my reread, I'm gonna start
Oh,
and do just Empire of Storms and then just
okay.
Tower of Dawn just to see how I feel. You
Right.
know? I
I
don't know.
recommend flopping that.
Oh,
Doing
going the
Tower of
opposite
Dawn
way.
doing Tower of Dawn first
Mm.
and then
Okay.
Empire of Storms. That's how I read it because of the cliffhanger.
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't wanna jump from that cliffhanger into a romance book, essentially,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I feel like that's we're gonna just segue into another thing. I feel like that's
okay, go for
also
it.
why people are KL haters is because they read Empire of Storms and then have to jump into a fantasy or a romance, and I'm like, "No, you just didn't read it
Can never be a
correctly."
Kale hater.
But also, like, one of, if not my favorite couples from that entire series is Kale and Irene.
Yes,
So,
Oh,
like, to
absolutely.
me, their love story was
100%.
freaking everything. I
We
love Kale. You
Ugh.
can't
are
make me
KL
hate him. I'm
fans for
sorry.
life.
You
Yeah.
cannot do anything to make me hate Kale.
KL fans
No.
for life.
I don't understand the hate. I don't. I'm loving your, like, justice for
Oh, thank you.
Kale
Thank
stuff
you. I was
because I'm
just gonna
like,
say.
somebody was out here fighting for him and he needs it. Like,
I just feel like it's so funny. It's because even like the first time around, I never ended up hating him. I was like, okay,
no.
everyone says like, oh, Kale's the worst. And I'm like, I'm like, is this going to be a Tamlin
Yeah.
situation where I'm going to like
Yes.
realize like, oh yeah, he's
Same.
actually a piece of shit?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's fantastic.
I have too many reasons to defend. I could go on a tangent right now, but I'm not going to do that.
Listen.
But all I will say is reading it the second time around
Mhm.
has made me even more like, what? Why?
Like,
I-
where is it coming
Why?
from? Where?
I always say I feel like people hate on Kale because he is the most human, and we don't want to read somebody who's human in a fantasy
Right.
book. Like we don't
Right.
want to like that would be us.
And don't even get me okay, sorry. I need to calm down.
We love
No,
it.
I like the thing is that I just also find like such like an interesting take is like we don't like Kale because let's be frank. He tells her, I love you.
Yep.
And she goes, I'm sorry. He sends her away because he wants to keep her safe. He's doing this to protect her, sending her essentially to Rowan, right?
Mhm.
And then when he comes back, he's a little butthurt. He's a little sad. He loved her and he was
Yeah.
like maybe holding out
Valid.
for her. And then there's
Valid.
been shit going on that she didn't know about. He's stressed out. His whole world's been rocked. Like there's magic, there's stuff going on, everything's corrupt. Like he's
Yep.
trying to process this, doesn't have anyone in his corner.
Mhm.
But yet, we're going to love and obsess over Rowan, who literally punched her in the face
Punch her in the
and
face.
also
Yes.
said that like basically, I hope you just die because you're
Yes.
worthless. And something about like I'm gonna like put more slashes in your back or something like that. And I'm like,
What?
but we hate Kale.
Yeah.
What? Just because he was a
Listen,
little
if
bit
Rowan has
whiny.
a hater, it's me. Because I prefer Lorcan over Rowan any day.
Oh my gosh, Lorcan any day. Lorcan.
Like,
Lorcan.
I'm here for
Lorcan.
it.
I don't hate Rowan, but like Rowan just didn't like I think that like he has really cool moments and I think that he redeems himself. And like I think him and Aelin, like I totally get why they're
Right.
together.
Right.
However, he's not like someone that I'm like, oh, number one bookfriend. I don't know.
No.
It just doesn't and I know that might make
No,
some
I'm the
people
same
upset.
way.
But
No.
Out of that world, I think Rowan is bottom for me. Like I like Fenris, Lorcan,
oh, Fenris, are you kidding
yeah.
me?
Kale, any of them I would take over
I think it's a
Lorcan.
little confusing because like Aelin is obviously like the FMC, but
Right.
I feel like I don't get that MMC vibe from Rowan. Like I feel like it's so spread between all of them.
Yes.
I don't know.
There's a lot of very big main character energy from everyone, pretty much.
Yes.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Which I like.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we love it. We love it.
Now we're gonna segue into the questions.
Oh, let's
That
go.
we're supposed to start with, but I told you we yap on these things.
It's
we just
fine.
start yapping about
No,
whatever.
I love it. I love it. This is like the flow state of my brain. It just
No,
one
thanks.
thing like reminds me of
So
something
many
else.
tabs I
Mhm.
have open. in here.
100%.
Always.
No, agreed. Okay, so we usually start out with what we've recently read. So what are you either currently
Ooh.
reading or what have you just finished?
Okay, so I am currently reading. Okay, so I'm almost done with All is Fair in Love and Chaos by Jen Plumer. It's like a motorcycle club romance. It's kind of like dark romancy. It's a little bit romantic suspense. It's spicy, but it is so good. I needed
Oh.
something different. I just needed to switch something up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, I need just something that's not my norm. And my
Okay.
friend Britt, not Britt Mellow Mug, Britt is Footnotes plus Whimsy. I love her. I was like, give me a rec. Just hook me up. And she's like, do this. And I said, okay. And here we are. We're almost done with that. Loving that. Check your trigger warnings though on that. And then almost done with Assassin's Blade.
Okay.
Mhm.
I am in the underworld part. So yeah, I'm gonna be wrecked.
No.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be
Did you
wrecked.
listen to it the first time or did you read it the
I
first
did.
time?
I immersive read the whole thing. So I was listening to it while eyeball reading it. So yeah,
Mhm.
my feelings are about to be hurt again.
Mhm.
And then I impulsively decided because everyone's freaking talking about is it Fury Bound? I'm like, I
Yes.
downloaded Dire Bound and I got the audiobooks. I'm like, I
Okay.
have to read it. So
Okay.
I haven't
Are
started it,
you
but I'm
Are
going
you
to.
a Fourth Wing fan?
Okay. I am, but
Okay.
I'm not a diehard Fourth Wing fan.
okay? You
You might like Dire. So like we liked Direbound.
mm,
We were hating on it when we first read it.
Yeah.
There are just like scary similarities between Fourth Wing and like
Oh,
I just saw too much
interesting.
mirroring with how it was done.
mhm.
And I
Okay.
feel like if I had have just like read it and not seen the similarities, I feel like I would have liked it a lot more.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. We'll see.
It was still
I don't
really good,
know.
It was good.
Mhm.
I think I'm more excited about book 2
Same.
Yeah.
than, but I don't know. I think I liked Fourth Wing too much, and it
Mhm.
was
That's
some
totally
of it
fair.
was almost verbatim Fourth Wing. Like,
Interesting. Isn't
yeah.
it wolves? Is it wolves?
wolves.
Right?
It was almost like the character dynamic
It was very
Okay.
similar.
Yeah, it was Wolves and
Gotcha.
Seven Dragons. There was, what's his name?
Oh, like you're talking
I
about
know.
Jack
Who
Barlow.
never remember these characters?
Yeah,
It.
you're talking about Jack Barlow. Like
Yes,
how
there
he was
was,
like the
like,
enemy. Like
Jack
there's one of
Barlow.
those and
Like,
Okay.
whatever character was in Fourth Wing, there is one just like that in
Okay.
Direbound.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Well, then you know what?
Very different. Really
Okay.
enjoyed it though.
Okay. Well,
I'm
then
very
I'm gonna
excited for
have to read it
Direbound.
now. Now I have to know.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
now
I know.
now you're like, now I have to read it. But also jumping back to Fourth Wing, I really did like it. I have not read Iron Flame or Onyx
Okay.
Storm yet. I buddy read it with my husband, so we kind of like took our time with it. So I feel like maybe that's why when I feel the way I feel, what I'm about to say. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I love the overall concept and the
Yes.
plot.
Mhm.
For whatever reason, I'm having a hard time buying into Violet and Zayden's relationship because they went from I hate you to I love you. Let's make love. I felt like it
Right.
went too quick. I wanted more yearning and build up,
Mhm.
and I felt like it was just like, and will you love each other? And I just wanted more of the enemies than lovers vibe.
Okay, I
For
feel like
me.
you'll like Iron Flame and Onyx Storm a lot better then.
Okay. See, that's what I've
Especially Onyx
heard.
Storm.
I've
It's
heard.
a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
Okay. I
You're
know. That's what
you're
I've
never on
heard.
the high for long. You're
Okay.
gonna get brought
So
back down.
emotional damage. I like
Yes.
that. Give me emotional damage. I
Uh-huh.
actually prefer that. Sure.
But
Wreck
like
me.
with most of Rebecca Yarros's like long books, I feel like all 3 of her books could have been about 200 pages shorter.
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard because it's like, you understand, like, maybe like when you read the next book, why you like learned a lot about something specific. But in the time, in that, while you're doing it, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, let's keep
Particularly
going.
Iron Flame.
I was about to
feel
say
like
Iron Flame was There's a
I've heard mixed
lot
reviews for
happening.
sure.
I
Yeah.
liked it a lot. I just feel like I would have liked it a lot more
It was a
had the
lot.
middle not been so like, ugh, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
The
hear you.
beginning and the end, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Onyx Storm, though, I was so pissed off for months after I finished that book.
Really? But like you're
Mhm.
happy that you were mad, or you're like,
Oh,
I
I
mean,
like, you know what I mean?
have
Like a
just
good
made peace
like,
with it. I have just
okay.
made peace in my heart with it, and I want to reread it because I
Mhm.
was so pissed off after. I was like, I'm not reading the next books. And
It
then
like, it genuinely took
Oh
my
my
sleep away.
gosh.
The end, I was just like, "What?"
but now I wanna reread it because I'm like, "Okay,
Maybe you'll feel
it's
differently.
fine. It's fine now. I'm happy now-ish with how it ended. I'm not hurt anymore." But, like
Oh, wow. Okay.
but it hurt me. But, like,
Yeah.
it's always a good thing when a book does that to you, you
No,
know?
I
Like
exactly. If it can like
Mhm.
elicit things for me, I'm like, perfect. Thank you.
yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I want to feel whatever it is that you were trying to make me feel. I want to feel
Mhm.
it.
Okay,
Oh.
back to the motorcycle book that you were
Oh,
talking about.
yes.
What was it
Yes.
called?
All's Fair in Love and Chaos by Jen Plumer.
Because I'm reading my first motorcycle book right
Which
now.
one?
Wolf by Paisley Hope.
Oh my gosh, that was another one that I got asked or got told to read too.
Okay.
I've heard it's really
It's
good.
so good. It's
Yep.
so good.
I heard it's really
And
good.
I've never read, like, a motorcycle
Isn't
gangy
it so
book.
fun? It's kind of
Yes.
like it's like, what is going on? And I'm here for all like the nicknames, and they're so
Yes.
possessive, but then they're so soft and cuddly on the inside with their women. Like, I
Mhm.
just, I just love it. It's like complete opposite of my personality, but I'm like here
Right.
and I'm like, let's eat this up.
Uh-huh.
I told her, I was like, "If it's anything like Sons of Anarchy, sign me up."
Yeah, yeah. So, have you guys ever read the Mindfuck series?
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, amazing thriller, trigger warnings for
Oh,
sure.
okay. Cool.
But the main FMC in that book is so badass and so amazing.
Mhm.
That is the FMC in this book. So
Okay.
for the people that are listening
Oh.
that loved the Mindfuck series, Lana Myers is very embodied in this character in All's Fair in Love and Chaos.
I don't know
It's
why. I
so
would have
Oh.
never
sick.
thought that was a thriller.
Me either.
I don't know. I thought it was like a fantasy.
Oh, no, it's a thriller, and
Okay.
you need to again, sorry, I feel like I've said this, like, drink every time I say check your trigger warnings, but it's dark. It's a dark romance for sure, like, dark
Okay.
romance thriller. Mhm.
See, Wolf is kind
Oh.
of like one of my friends had recommended it to me as like because I'm very intro level dark romance right now.
Same.
And so she's like, it's like an intro, like it's a little sprinkle of some dark romance. Like
Yes.
I think I have
Okay.
read one, well, I wouldn't even consider that dark romance. Like it was that The Never King,
Mm.
and it
Oh,
was
I've seen that. I've seen that. I haven't read
yeah,
it
it's
though.
like that Peter Pan and
Mhm.
Wendy
Yes.
retelling.
Yes.
I
Yep.
I didn't think that was dark though. Like
Okay,
it
well, you
wasn't
can
dark.
but you can level up then. You can do a little bit darker.
I don't know about that. I read Lights Out. That's about the darkest I've gone other than this
But
wolf
that was
one.
so funny though. Like,
Uh-huh.
that it had me audibly cracking up.
Have you read the newest one that came out yet or no?
No, I haven't. I haven't finished the rest of the series yet. I don't
Me
know when
either.
I will, but I loved that one. It was hilarious.
I agree. Okay, what was your last 5-star read?
I mean, it's so hard. Well, I mean, obviously, it's about to be these two that I'm currently reading. It's not fair. It's not fair to say that I mean, Assassin's Blade. Like, I mean, I can't even assign stars to that series. But I will say one of my last 5-star reads, or almost like a 5-star read, was Red Rising by Pierce Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my husband were listening to it on Audible. We did the graphic audio. We listened to
Uh-huh.
it on our way down, or driving down to Disney, and on our way back.
Mhm.
And the graphic audio is so good. Like, that series is consuming us for sure. We're on the second one now.
Recommended to us quite
I
a bit.
know, it really has been.
The graphic audio is worth it. Like, you just have to,
Okay.
whenever there's another sale or something, just
Right.
get them. It's a lot of world building in the first book, but it's paying
Mhm.
off now. So
Okay.
really good.
Okay. Is it a big series?
I think he's actually still writing. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I think
I don't
he is.
know.
Yes, I think
I
I
think
saw that he
he
is still.
Yeah,
Oh.
the first 3 are like a trilogy, and
Mhm.
then I think you can, if you wanted to stop, I don't really know. I try to go in blind, so I'm not really sure,
Right.
but there is, I think, one coming out this year or next year, I think.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
quote me, but
Right.
I think.
Huh. Okay. I
Yeah,
see that
it's really good.
everywhere. I see it everywhere.
It's
I
so good.
prefer, like, world building and, like, political
Oh,
intrigue in books.
then you will love Red Rising.
Okay.
You will love it. And I'll tell
Mm.
you, he really just gives you the emotional damage right away. Like
Oh.
you don't have to wait for it. It just
It's
it's
waiting
there.
for you.
It's just yeah, it's waiting for you to just start. But it's good. It's good. And I love like I'm really starting to love the characters and like get their little group. You know, you should definitely read it.
Okay, I'll have to it literally keeps popping up into I think it's oh, I saw it today while I was scrolling through Libby for, like, what's available right now for audiobooks, and I think it was available to, like, just immediately borrow, and so I've saved it because 'cause I'm just like, I see that everywhere,
I feel like you would like it more than me.
probably.
I'm like
Kaylee likes to not think when she
Yeah.
reads.
Are you so
politically
who's like more of like the fantasy reader versus like
Mackenzie.
contemporary romance? Okay. Yeah.
Me.
That's me too.
Me.
Mackenzie is also like a history teacher.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I
my gosh,
think
I love that. So then
love
yeah, you love that stuff
Mhm.
then.
I love all the, like, interconnections and, like, the building of things. I do like to
Absolutely.
read a good romance if I just don't have the brain capacity, but if I do,
Yep.
I will prefer that any day.
Sometimes you just need a little palate cleanser and just like one
Yes.
that's just for fun. Like you
Correct.
don't only have to think and you're just
Mhm.
having a good time.
I wanna know that they end up together and then there's not gonna be a 3rd act breakup, so I can just, like,
Oh, I know.
read through.
They're not my favorite. Like because I just feel like sometimes it just never seems necessary.
No.
But I get it because you have to have like in an author's perspective, you have to like kind of have some type of conflict,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
In that third act. Because like that's what I love. That's why I love fantasy so much. I love contemporary romance, do not get me wrong. But why like fantasy romantasy is like my favorite is because there's more than just the romance.
Yeah.
There's the
Mhm.
plot. So
Yeah.
like with contemporary romance, it's like solely focused on the romance. So then
Mhm.
it almost feels like it's like I don't know, I love when there's just more layers to it. You
Mhm.
know? That's why
I
I
think
also
that's
love romantic
why
suspense.
I was about to say, I think that's why I like romantic suspense so
Mhm.
much because, like, I'm
Yep.
not gonna get a 3rd act breakup, but I'm gonna find out who the crazy person is.
Exactly.
And that's what
Yes.
I
That's what
prefer.
yes.
Okay.
Same. We're
Do
on
you
the
read
same page.
Catherine
Yes.
Cowles?
Oh my god. Do I read Catherine
Okay.
Cowles? Yes.
I just like
Friggin'
to
love
make sure
her.
people know who she is.
Oh, I love her so much, and I actually just got to meet her back in, I know,
Oh.
literally Day friggin' Maid.
Oh,
She was an
wow.
angel and so sweet, and I love her so much, like, genuinely, like, the human that you see when she's on stories or
Right.
she's talking, like, she's so genuinely sweet, and took the time to talk to everybody and, like, give them their
Yeah.
time, it was amazing. She's I love her. I need
We've
to still
been
read
begging to get her on the pod since
Oh my gosh, you should.
probably
I'm
6
sure she
months ago.
would.
Yes.
I'm sure she would. She's an angel. So I hope that happens to you.
Yeah.
And if that happens, I'll be listening.
I am obsessed with her.
Yeah.
And okay, have you read Victoria
I
Wilder's
was about
books?
to say Victoria Wilder.
Bourbon Boys down in
Okay.
Fiasco, Kentucky.
We did
Yes.
have her on the pod.
Oh my gosh, I love her.
And
I'm
she's
actually
so funny.
somehow, some way, I have rumors and with why can't I talk? Bourbon Girls. The
Yeah.
women's what is the new series?
Women and Whiskey or
I can't.
Is it
No.
Rumors and Whiskey?
Why? I think it's Rumors and Whiskey.
I
I'm
think it's
sorry, I'm
Rumors and Whiskey.
blanking.
No,
I got a
think it is.
paperback arc for
We're
it,
on
so
the
I'm
arc
like,
team. But
Ooh.
like, could I tell you what it was? No.
like if you sometimes I can whip out the title or like the
Mhm.
series, and then other
Mhm.
times I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
You're like, that
She's
voice.
so
Wait.
sweet. And we actually get to meet her in July at the meet and
Oh
greet
my
here. Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah, she'll be
that's
there.
awesome. That's
I'm
awesome.
so excited to meet her.
Yeah, she writes some good romantic suspense. I can't wait to read the new series.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
I'm almost done with the Bourbon and Boys. I just listened to the second one. So
Oh, I love Bourbon and Secrets. That was probably
Ugh.
one of my favorites
Lincoln?
out of the series.
Yes.
Lincoln
Ace
Fox
is my favorite.
Lincoln Fox is that
Ace.
man.
Oh, and I love Ace and Hadley's like dynamic. Oh my gosh, so
I
good.
can't wait to see that unfold. I'm just like patiently waiting.
Oh,
I'm
it's
ready.
worth the wait. It's
You're
worth the
gonna love
wait.
it because it's forced proximity and arranged marriage. Like
Oh,
it's
heck
like
yeah.
marriage of convenience type
Love
thing.
it.
Yep.
Like
Love it.
yeah, that's
You'll eat it
like
up.
her favorite stuff right there.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Any like fake
Mhm.
dating.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I know. Oh, the best.
That's all you have
The
to tell me. I'm like,
best.
"Sold. I'm reading it."
Yep.
Immediately sold.
Okay, so if
Mhm.
you could put yourself into any book world, what would it be?
I like because I'm reading Throne of Glass right now. I'll be like, yeah,
Right.
put me in Terrasen, sure. But I mean, my love and my heart will always say Bellaris. I'm drop me into the Night Court, make
Mhm.
me a part of the inner circle. I'll
Yes.
dance with me and Cassian. We'll go to Rita's, hit it up, have some fun.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I'll hit up a little paint session with like I just
Yeah.
they're each one of them. I just feel like I know them on a intimate level, which sounds
Mhm.
so stupid, but I literally feel like I've never connected to characters more than the inner circle. I just love
I
them so
agree.
much.
No, I
I
love
love them
that.
so much.
That was my first fantasy series that I read, like, after I got into reading again, and I actually
Yes.
read A Court of Thorns and Roses on the way to Disney, and
Oh
I
my
ended up
gosh.
staying in a Beauty and the Beast room,
Stop it.
and I was like, "This is just,
This is
like
fate.
this
It's
is meant
fate.
to be. This is meant to be."
It is.
Mm.
It is.
And I
Oh my
also
gosh.
feel about Reese like I feel about, Rowan.
Oh, true.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
a
not a Reese
Rhysand lover.
girly.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
gosh. Well,
I
that's
know.
fine because I am, and then you
Yeah.
guys can pick
Well,
another one.
that works out perfect because
True.
you're a Reese girly, I'm an
Yes.
Azriel girly, and
And I'm
she's
a
a Cassian
Cassian
But
girly.
I
girly.
also
Mhm.
completely understand why you're also those as well because
Yeah.
Right.
I love them for each of their own individual reasons.
Mhm.
Right.
But like for Cassian for me, like he would be like my best buddy. Like I
Yeah.
can't like he's like just a goofy in my head. I'm like he's just like the goofy guy that's like be like you want to go just like do something stupid and I'd be like
Yes.
yeah, let's go. You
Yeah,
know what I
he's like
mean?
Perry and Swift.
And then
100%.
Azriel would
Yeah.
make me just like feel very intimidated. I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you hate me? Like what's going on? Like what are you thinking about? Like are we all right? Like are
Do
we
you like
on
me?
I
Yeah.
don't know
like
what's
do you
wrong with
like
me that I
me?"
like
Like
him, but
no,
I am, like,
no,
obsessed
no,
with
I
him.
love Az. I cannot wait. I please, dear God, let us have some of that in the next
We're
books.
like, we know nothing about
Please.
him.
I don't have to know anything about
Yeah,
him.
you're like, don't need to know much. Just sure.
Just don't need to know anything at all, actually. I'm good. I will
Oh my
take him as
gosh.
he is.
Yes.
Okay,
And
what
that's what he deserves. Take
Yeah.
him just
Mhm.
as he is.
Okay,
Mhm.
let me ask you this.
Oh my gosh,
Who do you
what?
think Azriel's gonna end up with?
Okay. So, okay, let me just say this. Whatever she writes, I swear I will genuinely eat it up.
Oh,
Yeah, same.
100%.
I love the tension clearly and the yearning that has been building
Mhm.
for him and Elaine. And I love it, you know, I love it. But there is just something about me that really hopes it's Gwen.
Me too. Yes, yes,
I
yes.
love
Okay.
Gwen.
Okay.
I feel like his shadows respond so much differently
Mhm.
to her than they
Mhm.
do to Elaine.
Uh-huh.
And I just feel like their backstory of like how he saved her from the I want happiness for the two of them. And I feel like Elaine, I just feel like it's kind of like a okay, well like yeah, like all the Archeron sisters ending up with a Bat Boy. Like I don't know. I feel like I think she's got
No.
something else up her sleeve.
I think Elaine and Tam Tam are gonna end up together.
I've
Mhm.
seen that theory. I
Yeah.
feel like that's an interesting theory. And I would like to see how that would unfold, but I also love Lucian. And I feel
I
like
do too, which is why I
justice for
think he deserves
Lucian.
more than Elaine.
I want him to feel chosen.
Mm.
I want him to
Mhm.
feel chosen because I feel like he's kind of just been effed over his whole
Yeah.
life. So
Right.
I feel like
I
he
agree.
needs to have someone that chooses him.
I think the villain is someone that we're not expecting to be the villain.
Amren.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
I
thinking
mean,
more.
dude, I'm anytime like I go down any type of like people who are trying to like do like say
Mhm.
their
Yeah.
theories about stuff, I'm just like, yeah, that probably is going to happen. And then I read another one, I'm like, but wait, no,
Yeah,
that could
That
probably
could
happen.
also true.
Yes.
I mean, it's just I don't know. I want to know more about like what happened between Moore and Eris. Like I want
Yes.
to know the truth behind that. Where
Mhm.
has she been?
Mhm.
What did she see in that bush? Um there like
She's
What's
like, I
that
what's
have
bush
such a list
more?
of questions.
there like right? Like there's so many things. I feel like when I do my reread and I'm like getting to like those books, I'm
Mhm.
going to be like just jotting down like all of my thoughts of like what is going to be answered,
And
okay?
so, like, I think people miss the true point of, oh my god, I'm blanking, Silver Flames because everyone's like, "Oh, it's so blah, blah, blah," because they're Nessa haters. I'm like, but I don't think you
We're not
understand, like, there were so many, unanswered things happening in Silver Flames that is what
Yep.
I was paying attention to. Yes, Cassian and
Yep.
Nessa were doing whatever, but, like, I was like, "Okay, I have so many questions because
Mhm.
there's so much happening backstage that we're not
Yep.
addressing."
Yep. And also justice for Nesta, dude. I love
Yeah.
her.
Justice for Nessa.
We're Nesta stands as well.
We are as well.
And then
Or,
when
and by we,
SJM
I mean
came
me.
out
You
yeah,
got it. I'm like, we, all of
we
us in here.
all
we
of us,
are
yeah.
Nesta stands.
And just, like, when she came out on the pod on Call Her
Oh,
Daddy,
I
and I
mean,
was
come
like,
on.
"Thank you." Like, I knew I loved Nesta for a reason, and that just was,
Look,
like, a
Yep.
full circle moment.
I will
Yep.
say we were OG Nesta fans. Nobody loved Nesta until SJM was like, "Yeah, I love Nesta." Then everybody was like, "I love Nesta too."
No, I loved
Really?
her. I will say this. I even from the beginning when I was listening or I was doing the graphic audios and also eyeball reading it, but like obviously, listen, she says and does things that were cruel. Like
Yeah.
we're not trying to make excuses for her, but
Right.
I could see that there was something underneath all of that that people just want to just immediately just dismiss and be like she's a
Right.
bitch or
Right.
Yeah.
like I hate her.
She's the
Um
villain.
but she's not. And like oh my gosh, I was reading A Court of Silver Flames when I was like deep in like postpartum depression, postpartum
Mhm.
anxiety. And the way that, oh my gosh, that book just spoke to me. And
Yes.
I just don't understand. I just feel like people just don't like sometimes complicated,
No.
flawed characters. And it's
Yeah.
just like, I get that she made mistakes and she said things that she shouldn't have done. But
Uh-huh.
like, that's part of that's the human experience. We
Yes.
all
Exactly.
do and say things that we shouldn't have done and we
Mhm.
learn from them. And then we're trying to make ourselves better. So I feel
Mhm.
like these next few books, I think we're going to see a lot of more of that growth from her.
Yeah.
I really do.
100%.
See, I
Hmm.
feel like people who don't suffer from any form of depression or
Yes.
anxiety tend to hate on these characters because they're like, there's no way that well, yeah, there is way that that's how people
Mhm.
act because you don't
There's
know what it
more.
feels like. Yeah.
There's
Like,
Mhm.
more to it. People project or they do things
uh-huh.
because like they feel a certain way or you might misunderstand their intentions, but
Mhm.
really on the inside they were feeling a completely different thing.
Yeah.
I
I agree.
mean, amen. Preach. The little
Amen.
what are we doing these days?
Clock
Little
it.
finger
Clock
time.
Clock it. Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
Clock it. That's
I
that's
didn't know
at least
that was what it was called. Clock
that's
it.
at least what
Yes.
my, like, 7th graders are doing. They're like, "Yeah, clock
Yeah,
it."
see, like you know all the lingo and I just would be like, what are we doing? What's happening here?
Sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, "I'm gonna go home and look that one up just to make sure," 'cause I'm like, I don't know if I trust that, but
I know. I have a
Wait, what are
4th
you
grader
fast?
and he comes home saying some stuff sometimes and I'm like, I'm so sorry. What was that?
my
Yeah, can
daughter,
you explain?
who is 3, looked at my husband the other day and said, 6, 7, and did her
Uh-huh.
hands, and I said, "I'm
Yes.
sorry, you're 3. Where did you see that?" Because
My child probably not heard that.
I'm like, I've seen it all
Literally.
day. Please stop. Oh,
Oh, I know. I know.
okay.
These kids, man, coming up with new things.
Like, I'll just make it look dumber and dumber. Oh, Lord. Okay, so what is your favorite and least favorite, trope in a book?
So actually, mine kind of like go hand in hand. I was thinking about this and I was like, I mean, there's like the obvious ones like third act breakup, miscommunication, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
I personally, my favorite is yearning, just
Ugh, yes.
yearning. I want to feel
Mhm.
that this man
Mhm.
sees her and cannot take his eyes off of her and is like hung the moon and all that. But I
Mhm.
want to feel that, not by the way that they're physically. I want to,
Yeah.
the internal dialogue. Tell me
Yes.
how much you love her and want
Yes.
her, right? And then my least favorite trope is insta love. I don't
Mhm.
want, like, I need more. I need to be
Yeah.
invested into your relationship. I
Yeah.
want to actually like almost go on this journey with you. And then I'm
Uh-huh.
going to be excited when you finally kiss and say,
Right.
fuck it. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
just go for it. And I just feel like insta love just kind of takes that away
Agreed.
Agreed.
for me.
Now I know you're not big on contemporary romance, but have you read First Time Caller by BK
No,
Morrison?
I haven't. But she lives it like in Maryland. And I'm like, I need to
Okay.
read her.
If you want a man that yearns like
Yes.
that,
Yes.
First Time Caller, and Now Back to You, which is the second book in that series,
Done.
both of those men
Yearn.
yearn like no other man I've ever
Mhm.
read before. And it's
Okay.
all internal dialogue.
Mhm.
My favorite. My favorite. Say less. Sure. Yep.
Mhm.
Like,
Done. That's all you have to say.
so good.
It is good.
So
Yeah.
good. I listened to And Now Back to You, but I read the first one like eyeball read, and it was just so good. I got her on it, and
Yes,
she loves them
obsessed.
too.
Obsessed.
Okay. All right. I will
Okay.
do it. I will do
Now,
it.
another important question.
Yes.
Top 3 book boyfriends.
This is extremely difficult,
I
guys.
know, it really is. It really
But like,
is.
are you wanting me to give you fantasy? Because fantasy book boyfriends versus like contemporary book boyfriends to me are
Why
different.
don't we do 3 of each? Because I agree. We have
Okay.
fantasy and romance. You know what I mean?
Which I listen, I'm a mostly fantasy romantic
Mhm.
reader, which is so funny because if you told me that like 2 years ago, I'd be like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Who?
But okay. I'll start out with contemporary because I was also thinking about this. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Okay. My top 3 in no specific order, contemporary, is Nate from The End Zone, written by Erin Mackenzie. It's a sports romance.
Mm,
Okay. Just if you have not read the Out of Bounds series by Erin Mackenzie,
I
Out of
haven't.
bounds. Okay.
girl, guys, it's a completed series. It's done. She's going to be
Okay.
working on. She's
Love
working
that.
on her next series. It is so good. So
Okay.
good. Kindle Unlimited. Audiobooks are almost.
Perfect.
The third one is about to be coming out soon, or it's already out. Yeah, no, it's already out. The fourth audiobook's being filmed, or recorded. So amazing. Nate is the
Wow.
second book.
I love sports.
Yeah,
I love
it's a pro football sports
Ooh,
romance,
Love. Okay.
and it's
Yes.
so good.
Here
So
for it.
good. Okay, Nate, Lincoln Fox from Bourbon and Secrets,
Absolutely.
Victoria
Yeah.
Wilder. We
Yeah.
gotta have
absolutely.
a little bourbon boy in there.
Absolutely.
And then Kai from Secret Haven, Catherine Cowles.
Okay,
Because
yes.
come on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I do love him.
If I had to think, because like I'm trying to think of like recent-ish reads, and those were within the last year or so,
Yes.
those were like we're picking those guys. Could change this year. Fantasy, I can never remove Reese from number 1. He has not been moved, so Reese stands at number 1, and that is actually in order number
Okay.
1.
Number 1.
Oh my gosh, this is so freaking hard, guys. Okay, I could obviously say like I freaking love Kale, I love Lorcan, like I love Rune Dannon. Like, what do you want me to say? Like SJM men, period.
As a
True.
whole.
True.
But then one that I feel like does not get enough love is Rory from The Night and the Moth.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes. Oh,
Like
okay.
he like that book. Yearning, dude. Oh my god, just so
Yearning.
good. I cannot wait for The Name of the Moon, and I will just
freak out. Yes.
I
No.
love Rachel Gillig so much. Her
Oh, me
books,
too.
I've never read anything like her books.
they're
They
on
are
on
their
they're
own.
unlike anything. They're
Yes.
amazing. It's literally like I just love. So
Wonder if
Rory,
Two Twisted Crowns will forever be my favorite duology. Like
Correct.
forever
It's
be my favorite duology.
it's immaculate. It's immaculate. I mean,
I'm obsessed.
what can you say? And then what? I have one more, right? Oh my gosh. I feel like I wrote this down. Hold on, it's gonna come to me at some point. I'm gonna randomly think of this.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna randomly think of this later. You guys are gonna be like,
shout
"Dang
out
it."
whatever you
Just
think of
say the
it.
name, yes. Okay,
Yes.
so while I was thinking about it, I do have a book rec for you. Have you? It is very. I don't know. Did you like The Safe Darkness, like from the political side?
Yeah.
Like, okay, The Safe Darkness by Alexis Marigold. She's an indie author.
Ooh.
We interviewed her actually in person.
Okay.
Like a month ago.
Yeah.
This book, like, very different. It's like a intertwining of like Hunger Games meets Handmaid's Tale.
Ooh, okay.
Meets like a little bit of fantasy at the end.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like there's an underground world, and like the sun is essentially the enemy. It's very
And there's like tiers. So women who are
Mhm.
married are top tier. Women who have had a child but are single are like second tier. And then
Oh my gosh. Wow.
women
This sounds
who have nothing, like
so good.
contributed nothing to society are like the bottom tier.
And
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
FMC is a 30-year-old who has like a chronic illness. And she is it's
wow.
so good. It is so good. The
Okay.
second one comes out in October. The first one, like, there's no spice, and I literally didn't even care because that's
No,
how
you don't
good
exactly.
the
It's
plot
just that
was.
good. Mhm.
Like
It was so good.
when they were training, there's one training exercise where
Yeah.
like he pins her hands above her head, and you're just like
That's like
Yes.
grasping at straws, like, oh my god, please kiss her, touch her.
Yeah, but then they
again.
don't, and that's the
Yes.
best because
Mhm.
yes, don't
Mhm.
do it yet.
yes.
Like make us earn it, you know? Make
Yep.
us make us yearn for your relationship.
What's the word she used for the second book? Dommy mommy?
Yes.
She said that she becomes a Dommy mommy.
So, like,
So
yeah, but
Okay.
in
All
terms
right.
of,
Well,
like,
consider me
political
influenced.
yes,
Sure.
political world building, it's fantastic.
Okay.
it's really good, yeah. I enjoyed that one a lot, and I don't really like political books,
Mhm,
but I really
mhm.
enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what is a popular Bookstagram book that everyone else loved that you just didn't?
So to be honest, I feel like I think of, okay, I actually have not really read a book that has been popular and I like
Mhm,
hated it.
mhm,
Um, I will say I more so I'll give you two.
Okay.
Um, because I know I think you love Fourth Wing. I liked Fourth Wing. I
Yeah.
didn't
yeah,
love and be obsessed with it.
right.
And it was because of the reason that I explained with you.
Yeah.
I
Mhm,
really
Right.
like the foundation was
Mhm.
freaking it's there.
mhm.
Yeah.
And I just need to keep going.
I think you'll like it if you keep going.
Because I wanted
I
more
think
of
you
like
will.
the shit that was happening at the
Yes.
end. Like I
Yeah,
was like, yes, let's go.
I
I
think you'll
loved
like it
that.
a lot when you keep going.
buckle up for
Yes.
2 and 3.
So I just wish that there was a little bit more yearning between the two of them, but it's fine.
Mhm.
So it's just more like a little bit like, dang, like I'm a little disappointed. Like, why am I not obsessed like everyone else? It made
Yeah.
me feel like, what's wrong with
Well,
me?
things happen in book 2 to where there's, like, forced yearning
Okay.
or, like
Per-
like,
Okay.
when they're not together.
Okay, true. I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want some of that.
Yeah.
And
Mhm,
then I again it was one of those situations where I just read it and it's been like hyped up everywhere. And I'm like, I want to be obsessed with you guys, but like something's missing and I can't
Mhm.
pinpoint it. And it
mhm.
was Shield of Sparrows. And I
Okay.
listened to the graphic
Oh,
audio.
okay.
I thought that it had such great elements to
Uh-huh.
it.
Mhm.
Like, I felt like there was such great elements to it. I really love, I mean, of course,
Yeah.
the ending goes hard,
It
obviously.
does.
Right,
And I know that, like, with fantasy, like, you got to earn that, right?
right.
But for whatever reason, I just was like, I don't know if I don't know what it was. There was just something missing where I was like, I'm a little disappointed. I wish I loved this more. But then now I've heard everyone's freaking obsessed with Rights of the Starling. So like,
Yeah.
you know, again, it's not like I didn't love it. It's just that there was just a piece of it that was like, man, I'm just like not obsessed and I wanted to be.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with those.
I love
Do you plan on reading Rights of Starling?
Oh, I definitely want to read Rights of the
Mhm.
Starling. I just
yeah,
don't know if I'll do it like right
Right
now.
now,
immediately.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen so many mixed things about
I'm
Rights of the
scared.
Starling that I'm terrified to read it because I really enjoyed Shield of Sparrows, and I'm like, I don't like. The worst thing is when you're like so excited for a second book, and then it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, like that's the worst, especially when
Yeah.
you've been and like anticipating it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, at least for me, I think I've only heard nothing but like raving reviews for the
Mhm.
Rights of the Starling. And that makes me go, okay, maybe. And I even had
Maybe
like
it's
someone
worth
yeah,
it.
reach out to me and was like, I felt the same way about you, how you do about Shield of Sparrows. But
hmm
then Rights of the Starling, 6 stars, like so good. And I was like,
Oh,
okay.
okay,
So like maybe I just need to like, I don't know.
okay.
I'm very much like a vibes reader. I'm not like gonna like
Mhm.
same,
crazy, I'm not gonna like critique it down to I can read it and
same.
appreciate it for what it is, but there's
Mhm.
just sometimes like I don't know. There was just something that was missing for me, and I don't know what that was. I'm trying to figure it
Okay.
out, and I don't know what it is.
See,
I don't know.
that's literally how we feel about Quicksilver and Brimstone.
Mm.
Yeah, I understand, and I understand that. I totally get you. I feel like book book 2 I thought was good, but there was a lot of like jumping around that kind of was like,
Uh-huh.
what are we doing here? Like, what's
Yeah.
happening? Like,
With
where are we going?
approximately 0 questions answered, like, nothing, and she knew Carrie and Swift we wanted more of, and she did nothing with his character.
Well, I mean, I think that clearly we're setting up,
Yeah.
I think
Mm.
she's gonna do a lot of like answering of those questions. But I also think I heard her say that like she might write a book, like a spinoff with Carrion, like being the
Oh,
main character. Swear I feel like I've heard that, but
That
I
would be
don't
nice.
know.
I would
I
love
love
that.
Carrion
That would be
Swift.
nice.
I love Carrie Swift.
He's the best, dude. He
I
like
do love
carries that book for me.
He
he
does.
really does. That's the only reason I liked Quicksilver as much as I did, and then he was,
Yes.
like, barely in Brimstone, and I was like, "This kinda sucks because I want more
Where's
Carrion."
Carrion? Where's Carrion?
Listen.
Carrion
Yeah.
is my main character,
Yeah.
actually.
Yes, I totally hear you there. He's the best.
Okay, what is a book that you think deserves way more hype than it gets?
Oh, I mean, do you want me to give you like a fantasy rec slash?
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
Contemporary, I'm 100% going to tell you again, laying it down, Out of Bounds series by Erin Mackenzie.
Okay.
Okay.
It is, she just, first of all, writes the best found family within them. Like she just does
Oh,
such a good
okay.
job of like the found family in the group. You love all the
Love
girls, you love all the guys. You're giggling, you're laughing, you're feeling all the emotions. The
Mhm.
romance is amazing. Like and she actually
Yeah.
legit knows her football. So like when she's
Oh,
writing the football
yeah.
scenes, like she is legit, like she's
Mhm.
a football fan. She knows her stuff. So
Mhm.
that's
Love that.
and I just also just love her so much. And then
Big on
I
the football.
mean, I feel like with fantasy, I feel like what deserves more hype, or that I feel like I do think that once people read it, they get the hype, is anything from Rachel Gillig.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I feel like I see it, I see people, but I think it's really just like the people who read fantasy, like
Mhm.
Yes.
will appreciate it, but like it needs to be way like
Yes.
everyone could read that shit. She deserves to just have like
Yeah.
a bajillion followers,
Uh-huh.
like
I would put her up
everything.
there with, like, Rebecca Yarros
Yeah, for sure.
because I'm just like,
She's
"You need to
amazing.
be where she's at because what are you doing if you're not
I
reading
feel
these
like some people
series?"
will see like it says gothic fantasy and they're like, I don't know if I like that. But no, you will like that.
You will
Yeah.
devour it. I feel like just the way that she writes is just so
It's beautiful.
unique, and it's
Uh-huh.
beautiful, and like
Mhm.
she makes you fall in love with a gargoyle. Like, I
Right.
mean, come on,
And a
Yes.
monster in your head.
right? Like, come
100%.
on.
Come
And
on.
also for all the Dorian Havilier peeps, you would absolutely freaking love one of the main characters in One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns.
Mhm.
Just saying.
100%.
Just saying. The
Yes.
Dorian girlies flock over.
Oh,
So
yes.
Was it Elm?
Elm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Elm?
that
Elm,
he
yeah.
is such a
I'm an Elm.
Dorian.
And you'll love
Yes.
him in Two Twisted Crowns because he's basically the main character in
I
the
know,
book.
which I was so happy about. I was
I
like, I'm
love how
here
she
for
does that.
this.
Yeah.
But I also
I'm
have,
here
like,
for this.
justice for Elsbeth and
Raven.
Raven because I'm like, I wanted more from them.
Yeah.
Even though I
I
love
want a
how she did
novella
the
with
second
them.
one.
I want a novella with them so bad.
Yeah.
I know, so good. So yeah, Rachel Gillig, man, the best.
Okay, so would that be, like, one that a book you would always recommend to someone?
Oh yeah, I feel like anything by Rachel Gillig, I would want to just absolutely just be like, you have to. Like
Mhm.
you have to. For sure.
No, agreed.
Okay, if there's someone listening who has not read a lot of fantasy, what is a book you'd recommend to like an intro to fantasy book?
I was like thinking about this and I was like, I mean, I feel like I don't want to be like cliche and be like Akatar, but like I do think it's a
Yeah,
gateway drug. It's a
it
gateway
is.
drug. I
It
feel
really is.
like it's, but like my thing is that it's like a non-negotiable, like you have to listen to the graphic audio.
Oh,
I
yeah,
Never
just
listened to 'em.
like, oh
it's
my gosh,
good.
they're so good. They literally there's a difference between like okay, Elizabeth Evans with Throne of Glass is
Yeah.
the exception to my
Fantastic.
rule of like she convinces me that she's quite literally like 20 people and
Yes.
she acts. It's not
Mhm.
just
Uh-huh.
like I'm reading the lines. I am acting. I'm putting on a
Mhm.
performance for you and there are
Mhm.
emotions. With the graphic audios for Akatar and for Crescent City, like the acting, oh my gosh, like I just think of like certain scenes in Akawar and Akamath, and when you're listening in Silver Flames, like they are giving you the emotions.
Yeah.
But I feel like Akatar, the series, the world building and like the fantasy element of it all is, I feel like, pretty approachable. I don't think
Mhm.
it's like that complex.
No,
And
it's
then
not.
you're going to be like, oh, I need more of this. And then you
Mhm.
just go down the rabbit hole of like everything else.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what
But
happened that's what happened to me. So,
yep.
I
Yep.
started with Fourth Wing because my friend said, "Hey, there's this book about dragons." And I was like, "That sounds really stupid." And then I read it, she's like, "Well, I
Just
also have this
kidding.
one about Fae." And I was like, "What?" And
Yes.
then I didn't turn back, so
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the first
One or
like
the other. People do
yeah.
one or the other typically.
Mhm.
Other than
Right.
Harry Potter, that was like the first fantasy thing I had ever read. And I was like, I don't know what a fae is, but I think I like it.
I know, right? Like
Mhm.
exactly. Also, also another one, jumping backwards, that a book or slash series that deserves way more hype is The Wolf King and the Night
Oh,
Prince by Lauren
mhm,
Freeman.
yes.
Oh my God,
I am
that.
obsessed with that book.
Okay? The
Mhm.
audiobooks they speak in Scottish and British accents. Do I need to
Love
say
that.
anything else?
I think I
No.
listened to The Wolf King, did I not? No, I read it.
No, you
I
read
read
it.
it in one
Well,
day, that's what I did, but I heard a snippet of it
Yes.
for your
somewhere.
reread, book 3, The Wolf Queen, just listen to the audiobooks and you'll be like, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm
Okay.
always here for
I
a Scottish
literally
accent.
I read that book in one day and she read it in 2.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like what is what is in those books?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand it.
I had
The
never seen it. I came
uh
across it on maybe, like, recommendations on Kindle. It's like,
yeah.
"Sure, I'll read this." Oh, I could not put it down.
No, could not. It was like a
Mm-mm.
drug, and I honestly the biggest book slump happened after that, and I was like,
Oh.
"How am I supposed to function after this?"
I've waited to read The Night Prince because I think I'm gonna wait until closer to
Okay,
fall.
you could do that because the slump you'll be in is hard.
Okay, that might be
It's
what I do
hard.
then.
'Cause I
Yeah.
had it downloaded on my Kindle and I was like, "Ugh," but the next book doesn't come out until, like, fall. I think I'm gonna wait
Mhm.
a minute because I know it's gonna end on another, like, a cliffhanger type
Oh,
things.
you're
Yeah.
definitely gonna be like, I
What
need
the
more.
heck?
I need
Oh,
more." But in the
uh,
best way, in the best way. It's so good. Oh, cannot sing
it
enough
is
praises about that series.
a literal drug.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what is your favorite part about having such a large audience in the book community?
So, first of all, kind of feels like I'm sorry, that's not that's not that's not the real
Man,
number next to my name because what?
you just got invited to an Elsie Silver event,
I
so
right? Like, also, I'm
That's
gonna literally, like,
incredible.
throw up thinking about that. I'm so nervous.
when is it?
It's May 18th it's like a Tuesday.
Mhm.
We're going up on a and I'm gonna take a train for, like, the first time in a million years down into Penn Station, and I'm gonna have a friend pick me up, and we're gonna get lunch, and then I'm gonna, like, probably throw up and not be able to eat anything. I'm just so nervous because it's like, "Okay, but, like, what do you mean? What? Like, you want me to come? Excuse me?" I'm so intimidated by it, and I'm like, there's probably gonna just be, like, way bigger accounts around me. I'm gonna be like this, like, "Don't look at me." Like,
No, it'll be great. You'll have
Right.
so much
but
fun.
I'm excited, but I'm just nervous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think, like, the coolest part is literally what I do on, every other Sunday
Mhm.
is I get to essentially utilize the fact that I have a bigger platform to then showcase other accounts that absolutely
Mhm.
deserve more followers.
Mhm.
Like, the creativity and, like, the
Yeah.
genius things that people come up with or create,
Yeah.
and then, like, they just, like because the algorithm, you just don't know, like, who
Yeah.
knows?
Right.
I still don't know to this day, like, what made something blow up and then
Mhm.
create traction. I don't understand it, but
Yeah.
there are pages that just deserve more love. So, like, my favorite part is that I can then be like, "Well, hey, look at this person.
Yeah.
Right.
Go follow them." Like, trust me, you know? It's just, like, really cool to be able to
Yeah.
I try really hard to, like, stay connected with DMs and stuff because, like, that's my favorite part is, like,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I've just been able to still despite feeling like sometimes I'm super behind on things, it's like I get to just connect with other moms, other people in
Mhm.
different walks of life that just,
Mhm.
like, I just feel like I have, like, just a big, like, group hug every time
Yeah.
I come on. That's how it feels. I'm just like, "Oh
Yeah.
my gosh," like, it's great.
I love
It's
that.
really fun.
Okay, now
Okay.
we're gonna get into the SJM questions that we
Oh,
had. I know
say
we've been yapping
less.
SJM, like, the whole entire
We
time, but
have, but and listen, if you're gonna listen to this and know me, then you know
Right.
that's what you're gonna
Yeah.
get, you know?
Okay.
Sorry.
We're gonna have you back on after we read the
Oh my gosh, yeah, we're gonna have to
Yes.
do a debrief.
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna be
have to do a
spiraling.
debrief.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do
Absolutely.
you have any theories you wanna
I
share about
think
the next
it
2?
have you guys both read Crescent City all the way through?
Okay, I
No.
read the first one. I have the second one downloaded
All right,
on my
babes.
Kindle.
All right. I'm gonna keep this spoiler free for all
Okay.
Okay.
those that have not read Crescent City.
Mhm.
I here's what I'm gonna say, because I have to keep it spoiler free. Do I think that you absolutely have to read all the Crescent City before reading ACOTAR 6? No.
Okay.
Do I think that SJM's a genius? She knows what she's doing.
Right.
She will give you what you need
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
to understand things.
Mhm.
However, if you read especially Crescent City 3, House of Flame and Shadow. I do not know how you don't I do not know how I don't let me hold on, process my thoughts. I do not know how what you read in House of Flame and Shadow does not pick up and have
Okay.
some type of impact to one of the storylines in ACOTAR 6. I just don't understand. Like, I don't think, why would she write that and then not do
Get
anything
it
with
not,
it?
right.
Because there's definitely crossover with ACOTAR specifically. So that's all I can say.
I know Azriel's in the books, and that's literally the only motivation I have to
I don't
power
want to
through.
say anything else, but I think that there's going to specifically with just ACOTAR World and not talking Crescent City. I think that we're going to see a little bit more of Nesta and the Valkyrie. I
Mhm.
think that
Yes.
she didn't walk us through that whole process of becoming Valkyrie for nothing. I think we're
Right.
going to see more of,
I agree
because
with that.
she can tell multiple storylines and it
Yeah.
still be
Mhm.
within the same book. But I think we're going to get more with Nesta and the Valkyrie. I definitely, obviously, I think we're going to go on a whole freaking journey with Elaine and this whole seer.
Mhm.
Like, clearly, we don't really know what her power is. What did she get from
Right.
the cauldron? And so I feel like we're going to learn more about that. We have Koshke. Why do I can never say that. And like Vasa and like that
Mhm.
whole thing that like Lucian went to go do some stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like we got some stuff to learn about that.
Yeah. We've got
Um,
so many unanswered questions.
We do. And I feel like I'm kind of like, when I do my reread, I'm going to have way more questions because I'm going to be like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like, yes, we need to know about this.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
been like 3 years since I've read that. Like,
Oof.
It's been a hot
Yeah.
minute.
I've
It's,
heard that, like, if I just reread Silver Flames, that I
yeah.
would
Yes.
probably be caught
That's
up
all you
enough
need.
to
That's all
go
you would
right
need.
into Crescent City to then be prepared for the next 2.
honestly, I jumped into Crescent City 1 and, like, it wasn't that difficult to get into.
Right.
Like, I
It really
love
isn't.
the first Crescent City.
It's
Hunt
amazing.
and Bryce, I absolutely adored them. Like,
I love them.
Hunt is my
And there's
man.
another, here's what I'll say. There is another couple that comes about that is my favorite. And
Oh, really?
you
Mhm.
know more about them in book 2 and 3. So like, I don't know. I think you should maybe
I
just
have it
see who that
downloaded.
is.
I have it downloaded, and I'm going to read it. I just need to make myself read it.
True. I plan
Like,
on listening to them.
It's really good. I understand like some people who don't love it as much, but like I could not have enjoyed myself more. I had a
no,
great
I
time the
loved
entire
it.
time.
I absolutely loved Hunt and Bryce, and wow, I was bawling
Oh my gosh, I know. I
my
know.
eyes out at Light It Up, like, bawling
And
my eyes out.
and Lily Lahaba. Oh
Oh
my
my gosh.
god.
You
Love
need to
her.
you will love it. I'm
Okay.
telling you that you'll love it.
It's on my summer TBR to, like, listen
Maybe you
to
should
all 3
listen
of
to
them.
the dramatic audio.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
on Hoopla, yeah.
It's so good and it's so well done. It's very well
So,
done.
do you think there's gonna be a mergence of these 2 worlds, like, because there's so much crossover in that 3rd Crescent City, or do you think she like, are there more Crescent City books that are supposed to come out?
I think they're supposed to.
I think
Um
Mm,
so like she could just oh, it's so hard because there's certain that I think that she'll continue the story in Crescent City because I think there's definitely things that she needs to answer with that.
okay.
However, there is one thing specifically that deals directly with ACOTAR 6 and a
Mhm.
very big character in ACOTAR that I don't understand how that wouldn't then keep going in then ACOTAR. And I'm
Okay.
really trying to stay
Mhm.
spoiler free. So it's really hard. For them that are like, what are you
yeah.
talking about? Oh my gosh. But it makes sense if you've read it.
Do you think there's gonna be, like, a specific POV we get in book 6?
I think we're gonna get like all kinds of
Like, all
point of
bets are
views.
off.
All bets are
I
off?
think we're gonna
Mhm.
get Azriel's point of view. I think we're gonna get Elaine's. I think we're gonna literally we're just gonna be getting all kinds of people.
It's gonna ping
I think we're
pong.
gonna get everyone.
The
Because
way she's talked about it, I'm just like, "There's no way she's not about
It's
to
gonna be
feed
like a
us
Kingdom of
all the
Ash book
things."
where we get, like,
yes.
all the POVs.
Oh, I would love that.
I feel like we're definitely not just gonna stick with one person. I think we're gonna
Mhm.
be able to bounce around and jump around to everybody, and I really hope so because I love getting different perspectives.
I'm so excited.
I am too.
I'm doing like a very unhinged reread of like all the mass first because I just want to soak up every little thing and then just be able to go in and just be like, I'm ready to be
Yeah.
obsessed.
Is this your first time rereading Throne of Glass? Or have
Yes.
you? Okay.
Yep, it's my first.
I just
It's better
finished
than the first
listening
one.
to it last year, and I just don't know if I could ever reread it.
Here's what I'll say, what I will say is it has been even better the second time because when you're rereading it,
Mhm.
you're just like, holy crap. Like the writing was on the wall from book one. And you just,
Mhm.
and certain things
Yeah.
get said and certain things get mentioned, and you're like, oh my gosh, how did I not pick up on this?
Okay.
Or like, I know what this means and I know what's going to
Mhm.
happen later. And it just like
Mhm.
hits so hard. It does. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to I have so
I do
much
plan
I
on
need to read.
re-listening to Silver
Silver
Flames.
Flames.
I think if you just do Silver Flames, if that's all you can do, like
Mhm.
you'll be fine. But Silver Flames would definitely be where I would, if
Okay.
mandatory
Yeah.
reread material.
Okay. That was my favorite one out of the whole series anyway, so
I love Silver
um,
Flames.
love it. It's my
Love,
favorite.
love, love.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of Would You Rather.
Okay.
Okay, so would you rather have a slow burn that takes 3 books or instant chemistry from page 1?
Oh, slow. Slower the better. Sure. Make me earn it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then that Would You Rather makes me think of that assistant to the villain.
Oh, really? I just borrowed that to listen to it.
Have you read that?
No, I haven't. No.
Apparently,
It's like a
it's like 3 books till they even
rom-com?
kiss.
Oh, wow. Well then, yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely
That's what it makes me think of.
then
True.
that's definitely it for sure. But yeah,
That's
no,
cool.
I love it. Like I want that yearning for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Give it
Mhm.
to me.
No, fair.
Mhm.
Okay, one perfect book boyfriend forever or a new favorite every series.
I feel like I want to have a new favorite every series.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a
Because I
YP
just
type thing.
yeah, like there's always gonna be the ones that stick with you, but like I want to be invested and like feel connected and love
Mhm.
the characters I'm reading, you
Mhm.
know?
What is it Jess said when we interviewed her? We have book boyfriend blindness.
Literally.
Where yeah, where we forget about the ones before and we
And you just
fix
Yeah.
become
on the one that
obsessed,
is now,
yes.
and
You're just like, this is the here and
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
that's what it is
Mhm.
now.
Okay, are you an enemies to lovers or friends to lovers girly?
I can appreciate both.
Mhm.
I can appreciate both. I will say though, I mean, I'm gonna have to pick enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
Come
Agreed.
on.
I don't know if I've ever read a fantasy book where they're friends.
No.
Like,
No,
genuinely,
I
I
don't think that
don't
I do not know if that exists, to be honest with you.
No. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't think
Maybe, you know what? Maybe someone will do it and we'll be like, well,
Yeah.
there it is.
There it
There
is.
it
There's the
is.
first time
I
for
don't know. I just
everything.
feel like with enemies you get the banter you want. Like
Mhm.
Yes, and the tension and just like
Yeah.
that moment where something
Definitely.
switches and you're just like, yes.
Yes, that is it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. Only read romance forever or never read romance again.
Come on. We're going to read romance forever and ever. Just because romance can be all different categories.
It
So
can.
True.
you get
Yeah.
everything.
Okay, so would you rather only read physical books for the rest of your life or only audiobooks?
So you know what? I that's a really hard question because I would normally say just physical books for the rest of my
Mhm.
life because sometimes if I'm listening to an audiobook, it just can kind of make it like I don't want to do it
Yeah.
anymore. Like I just want to like read it myself and make up my
Yeah.
own voices. But I feel like audiobooks are getting so freaking well done these
Yeah.
days that like
Yeah.
I would be sad if I then couldn't like I don't know, it just brings it to life. So I'd say because I'm a busy mom, audiobooks because that's sometimes how I can get things done too.
We were just talking like that's the
What?
only
That's the
way
only
we've
way
been
we're reading
reading.
right now because
Right.
it's just been so crazy.
End of the
Yeah.
school year and kids
Yes.
and all of that. It's just like the
I
only
mean,
way.
yeah, I was cleaning this morning and like I just had in Assassin's Blade and
Mhm.
like I wouldn't have been able to read today if I didn't do that.
Exactly.
So what speed do you listen at?
So it
That's
depends.
such
It
a hot topic
depends.
in
It
in all
depends.
of our conversations.
If I am just solely listening to it,
Mhm.
Mhm.
I would say if it's a new book to me, okay, I'm gonna give you 3 answers. If it's a new
Okay.
book to me and I've just listening to my eyeballs, it would probably be like 1.7, 1.8.
Okay.
If I know the book, like for example, Assassin's Blade, I know
Right.
I know it. I'm
Right.
listening to it. I know it's crazy. 2 times speed because I can understand it.
Right.
I already know what happens.
Correct.
If I'm immersive reading it, because I'm also looking at it with my eyeballs, it has to be at least 1.9 to 2 because my eyes move too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've never
Yeah.
immersive read a book. I've never tried
never done that
that.
either.
You have to try it. It's so fun. It's so fun. I love it. It's like I feel like it just makes me just
Yeah.
completely locked in on the book and I don't get
Mhm.
distracted.
Yeah. Oh, that would be, yeah,
Okay.
I could see that. See, I
Mhm.
start at 1.5 and then I'll bump up to 1.2 once I, or 1.2, 2 point, whenever I get to like learn the story a little bit. And
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
that
I
totally
need
makes
it to be
sense.
faster.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I used to be like a 1.0 girl when I first
Yeah.
started listening to audiobooks, and now I listen back to it, I'm like, "There's no way this is humanly possible to listen to it this slow."
Yeah.
Like, they sound like they're not speaking.
Yeah.
But I will say if I'm like listening to, so my husband doesn't read often, but like if we do
Uh-huh.
an audiobook together and we're listening together, we like for Red Rising and Morning Sun, we're at like 1.3, 1.4 because for
Right.
him, he's like, dude, I have ADHD. Like you can't be going too fast.
He's like,
But
"I
he's like,
gotta pay attention."
I like to hear like the way their the way that they're saying it. Like if it's
Yes.
Mhm.
too fast and I can't really hear like them saying it. And
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
like with the emotion, I'm like, okay, yeah, fair. So
That's
if
how it
I'm
is. If they have like an accent,
Oh
I
gosh,
can't go
yeah.
too fast because I
yeah,
won't understand what they're saying.
Mhm.
exactly.
Like
Yeah,
there's a few books
fair.
I've listened to where they have like a Irish accent or something, and I'm like, whoa, you're gonna have to slow
No,
down
you
there.
have to slow down. You definitely have to slow down.
Mm.
Definitely. Yes.
Okay, would you rather only read the first book in a series or only read the last books?
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, that's
Imagine
painful both
stopping
ways.
imagine stopping at, like, A Court of Thorns and Roses.
That would hurt me. That would
Oh my
hurt me.
god.
But I also wouldn't want to read, but well, I mean, if I read Silver Flames, I'd be also happy.
Right.
Um gosh, that's so hard. I feel like oh my gosh. Okay, if I had to seriously pick, I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Now
That's
I'm like,
actually so hard
I know,
because
Throne
if
of
I'm
you
Glass
thinking of
or
like
Kingdom of Ash?
right.
Like,
I
what?
feel like okay, I feel like you could probably get the most out of the story by finishing the last book, right? Because like they'll
Mhm.
reference stuff.
Mhm.
And then if you most of the time first book, you're really just kind of introducing stuff.
I
I
think I would
guess the
probably have to
last
the last
book. I don't
one.
know. I
Mm.
guess the last book, but that hurts. That
Like, I
hurts
could
me.
take 2 Twisted Crowns and just read that
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that by
true.
itself was
Yeah.
so good.
I
Trying to
know.
think.
That's
But then
hard.
like you don't have the emotional investment if you didn't
Right.
start from the
No,
beginning. So then
Like,
it's
could you
just that's a really
imagine
hard that's hard.
it's really hard.
Kingdom of Ash with
Or
no
like for
lead
you,
up?
Onyx Storm. What if you just picked up an
Oh
Onyx
my
Storm? How would
gosh.
you
Oh no, I
feel?
would have hated that whole series for
That's
life.
like, if I like, with Throne of Glass, the witches are my main characters. So,
Oh,
like,
the
I would have
13
never
man.
even met them in Throne of Glass.
I know.
So, I would have needed Kingdom of Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
True. Okay.
That's
So
actually really hard.
that's a very hard
That is
question,
a very
but
hard question.
Okay, are you fighting alongside Cassian or Rowan?
oh, Cassian for sure. I would be giggling and also getting way more like I'll be coming a Valkyrie with Cassian and
Oh,
Asriel.
100%.
Okay, last question. Would you rather have Amryn as your enemy or Maeve?
I'd rather have Amarin, dude, because I could work on it. Like we could get to it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'd rather have Amarin be my enemy because then eventually we could get there.
Mhm.
Maeve, evil, could
Hate
never
her.
get through to her ever, and I would never
No.
want her to be my enemy. No thanks.
I don't know. I still don't trust Amryn.
Crazy.
I hope we learn more about Amarin. I have
Me
so many
too.
questions.
Me too. I think that there's a lot of theories around Amarin, which is really
Mhm.
interesting. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we could get there. I mean, if she can learn to
Honestly,
love Nesta, where we
You're right.
got through
You're
to
right.
her, I
You're
think
right.
we can work through it.
I feel like there's a missed opportunity to connect where Amarin is from to the things of Throne of Glass. Like,
Mm.
the otherworldly things,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean,
Maybe.
maybe we don't know.
We don't
Whatever these next few books.
Oh.
I mean, we're about to get almost 1,000-page book at
That's
ACOTAR 7,
crazy.
so
Oh
we're gonna get a
god.
That
lot of
actually
stuff.
terrifies me. Oh my god, okay.
That makes me giddy. Give like thicker,
Yeah.
the better. Make it
I
as many pages as you
thick and
want.
juicy.
That's
Yep.
terrifying. I just can't look at page numbers when I go to read a book because then I won't read it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna
Bookline
that's
it.
Yep.
why I go on Kindle or audiobook because I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't know how many
Yeah.
pages are in this book.
I know. I actually was reading. I'm almost done. I actually still have to read Goldfinch from Raven
Mm.
Kennedy. I've read the
Mhm.
entire. I
Yeah.
loved everything. Like also Slade Ravenger. I'll just throw them in as my. I'll throw in Slade as my other fantasy book
The
boyfriend because he
third.
is
Okay.
like top tier. I saw one. I don't know which one it was. Maybe it was the 4th or the 5th book, and how big it was.
Yeah.
And I only did it on Kindle. I was like, oh my
Did
gosh.
I really read that?
I read that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are huge.
That's me with the like I am in the oh my gosh, it just left me. Like Spark of the Everflame.
Oh, yeah.
The third one is scaring me. So I'm like, okay, at some point I'll read it. The fourth one's gonna be huge too. So
Yeah. I mean, listen, there's a lot to say, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh,
And
Pam.
we will read it.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for having me. This was so fun. We're going to
Yeah.
have to
Really
come
fun.
back and do a
Oh,
debrief.
we're gonna have to have a
For
recap
sure.
for sure.
After the 2 books come out, we're gonna
Oh
have
my
to do a
gosh.
debrief.
A little
Yeah.
chat.
We
When
absolutely
does
will.
the second one come out?
I think it's
January.
early the next year.
Okay, so
Mhm.
yeah, February for sure. We're gonna have to hop on
Okay.
here and do a
It's
debrief.
already happening.
It's
It's
already
already
in the
happening.
plans.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, thank you
Join-
guys. This was so fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Join us next week as we talk about F1 romances.
yeah.
We just read
Ooh.
Overtake by S.J. Silvis, and we're going to be yapping
Yes.
all about that in the next video. Bye,
Okay,
guys.